Today we have a Ranger bass boat in the shop for some dock rash damage and some Gelcoat crazing and cracking all around the boat on the port side and starboard side above the rub rail. Now if you're new here, just hit that like button, subscribe, and comment how you think this repair came out and if you've had kind of the same issues with your boat. Now these issues can stretch out over several different manufacturers, but I'm very curious to see who else has these kind of issues, because I will be explaining how these very ugly cracks even show up. If you watch closely throughout the video, you'll notice I did mess up a couple things, how I fixed it, and just some overall tips and tricks on how to avoid what I did. Now as we get into the video here, you can see I've got a smaller attachment on the germal at a very low speed. The Gelcoat, where it's cracked, it's literally just kind of breaking away. It's very brittle, so I come in and I open it up with a larger drum on the germal at a slightly higher speed. That way we get a better bond with this Adtech P17 here. I didn't have my black Adtech right offhand, so we were using some white, and then I found my gallon of black Adtech, and it's a lot easier to use black on these metal flake repairs. So if we've got it taped up now, so now we're going to go ahead and mix up some black metal flake and some clear Gelcoat and get to spraying. You'll see me here, I'm spraying black Gelcoat only. It may look like as if it's metal flake, but it's not. Spray black Gelcoat over any kind of white filler to eliminate any shadowing effect that could appear, especially on these darker colored metal flake boats. So now I have black metal flake mixed, and I will be spraying this entire side. And it's very important to stay consistent while you're spraying this, that way you don't have an overload or making it spotty in some areas, especially if you spray a single color Gelcoat underneath it first. So the consistency of this is pretty much perfect all the way around, and we're going to go ahead and untape it and go ahead and prepare for the red pinstripe to be sprayed. This is all sprayed with no wax, so it's going to remain just a hair tacky, but not enough to come off the surface. So we did a lot off camera spraying the red metal flake. We only did the top side. As you can see, there are two pinstripes of the red metal flake. So once all that's taped up, now we're taping the black and the red, leaving the white exposed. So let's go ahead and mix up some clear and get to spraying the final coat. So anytime I'm spraying a metal flake bass boat, I'm doing a job just like this, I'm going to always do 5 coats minimum of clear Gelcoat. So this is straight clear Gelcoat only. I have it reduced a little bit, and I'm not even putting a thick coat on right at first, so I'm going to let it tack up. The first layer of Gelcoat always going to go on pretty thin, because once it heats up, the second batch is normally going to stick to it a lot better, kind of prevent any runs. Now right here, I actually ended up taking those 3 bars off simply because I didn't like the way it blended later on. Took them off. This is going to be the 5th coat of clear Gelcoat, and we went ahead and ran some Duratec high gloss additive in it as well. So if I had to guess, we probably let it cure for about 24 to 32 hours. Since this was in December, it was colder temperature. So pretty much I did a lot of blocking off camera with 240, 320, 400. I switched to a DA on 400 to get the blocking scratches out. So I actually ended up spending a lot of time blocking this thing out so that it wouldn't be wavy or anything later on. When you go to buff and polish, you don't want it to be wavy, you want it to be as flat as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and refinish the starboard and port side, and then move on to the trailer fenders. So here there is a small gouge. What I'm doing is I'm grinding away the damage. Just to keep everything clean, I'm taping off right here. So now I'm going to wet out the repair, mix up some vinyl ester resin, and get some chop strand mat, and then apply, roll out any air bubbles, and let it cure. See, I am using a heat gun right here just to speed up the process a little bit without pulling the resin, as it was a colder day anyways. I'm going to sand this down, try to not hit that red pinstripe or that black metal flake, throw some Adtech on there, and then block it out and prep the rest of the fender for a clear gel coat. I will be spraying the entire fender and removing and replacing that light right there, as you see. Fenders, I will say, if you are a repair shop and you are also doing any kind of repair like this, I will say that ordering brand new fenders from the manufacturer, if it's available, do that, because they're generally probably $1,500 for both sides. And unfortunately, I probably had more time in these fenders repairing them than I did the rest of the top side of the boat. So that was my loss. I should have just ordered it. Now they were like 14 weeks out from being delivered. Not sure why. So I think that's why we tried to just repair these to begin with. Repairing them on the trailer was very difficult. I actually ended up just taking them off, putting them on stands. I resprayed every color flake and all new clear. Did a lot of this part off camera just because it was kind of a hassle. I should have done it this way in the first place. If you do try to repair them, it's best to just spray the entire thing. Back to the fender, as you can see, I'm stacking up this area with metal flake. Typically I like to add some kind of better backing color, like a silver or gray, just any kind of color that's close to that, to avoid having to stack so much metal flake. I'm going to go ahead and just spray this whole thing with clear, build up to about 25 mils, because the entire thing will be sanded and refinished. It came out pretty good. I put the light back in and everything. There's no more gouge there. The boat overall came out perfect. The customer was very, very happy with it, as we all were. A lot of work. We sanded it all the way to 1500 grit. We probably buffed it 2 or 3 times to make sure every single imperfection was out of the gel coat from refinishing. And then of course polished it, brought it outside, washed it, and ceramic coated it. Now you may be wondering, why do these stress cracks show up on my boat? And to give you the best answer I can, the only thing that makes sense to me is, if you notice there's a black cover on that boat. If you put a cover on your boat, put it outside, the sun is going to heat it up like an oven, and gel coat will start to kind of deteriorate around 160 degrees. So I would highly suggest just doing proper maintenance on your boat, keeping it washed, polished up, ceramic coating, and just keep it in the shade. You know, keep it in a garage or indoors, and I think you'll be free and clear of this issue. Now I would like to hear back from you guys. Drop in the comments and let me know, do you keep a cover on your boat? Does your boat have these similar heat cracks? Now if you got any value out of this video, please drop a like and subscribe. That will tell the YouTube algorithm to kind of push my content out to people's feed for other bass boat owners to see this video. And as always, thank you for watching.